What is it asking for?
It's not asking for anything. It says Selvin will be commentating this category tonight, so the old weight divas deserve a break. Oops.
When I first came to the ballroom scene, it was kind of, I was young. I was like 15. I was a 15-year-old, and I was dancing. I was dancing with my best friend, Toro. And we was at his rehearsal, and I think he was playing like some kind of weird tape. We was looking for a dance tape, actually. It's one of our shows that we have recently did. And he put in a tape, and he meant to rewind it, but he was fast forwarding it to like this ball. I don't know what ball it was, and I think it was Runway was happening. I was like totally intrigued. Like it was like everything. So I was watching the ball tape, and I was all interested, and that's when I like seen voguing, and that's when it was like, oh my God, like this is some style I have never seen before. So I asked Tor what it was about. He started telling me about the ballroom scene and voguing. I knew a little bit about voguing, you know, the Madonna kind of thing, like everybody knew. But it was like, it seemed more. It was more interesting. It was more jumps and spins and more graceful. So I asked him to start showing me, and he really started like breaking it down. He taught me like the basics, like the catwalk, the hands, the duck walk. Nothing too intense, but it gave me a feeling of what really voguing was. So that's how I came into it. So at first, we started doing a few rehearsals, and then when I started going down to like the pier, I think it was the pier. I was going down to the pier, and that's when like everybody was at, from like Mystery, and then we had like DJ Al on the pier. He was like playing beats all day, and it was like, I think it was like Antonio Milan and Samira and Kiana, and it was Alora, who was Christina back then, and she was like Christina Dior, and Mika was a Butch Queen. And it was like totally weird. So we used to go down there, I used to vogue with them. It was actually, they was all bigger because they was in the Brossies and they was there longer than me. But I was like the hyper one, like, oh, like teach me. And I would jump around, they would like pay me dust. But a lot of them knew me from dancing. Like a lot of them knew me from different, like dancing around in talent shows. Like I said, I used to dance a lot in like local talent shows and stuff, and they did also. Voguing was kind of like their nightlife. So when I got into the whole nightlife thing, you know, I started meeting them on other levels, and they used to show me things, and they used to go to these little parties called like Fire Glenny's parties, and it's like these little parties used to have every month. I think it was like every month. We had these parties every month, and they would just vogue. Everybody just drop, turn, spin. Didn't really start coming out, just vogue. Like actually, I started rehearsing before like my best friend Melika and Toro. And I started rehearsing before them, but I didn't really get into the ballroom scene. Like I wasn't walking or nothing like that. And then I went on a retreat. It was for a latex retreat at GMAC. And we went there, and it was like this mini ball. It was like for all new people and stuff like that. I think Antar Prodigy was there. And this was like back in 1998. 98. It was 1998, and it was like this mini ball, and I vogued, and everybody liked it, and I won. And after I won, that's when they asked me to be a latex, and it started from there on.